want to see a bunch of men get really pissed off in the comment section, then stop scrolling. You're going to want to see this one. So I married a man in finance, right? He works super late nights, very early mornings. It is truly nonstop. And I like to poke fun at him sometimes in the situation because he's trying to work in really weird places, like laptop open, still on the phone, boarding the plane. Like sometimes I'm just like, what are you doing? But he's also just a different breed of human. He really is. But sometimes people will comment on my videos or they will come in my DMs and they'll be like, I don't know how you do it. I can never live with someone like that. I could never live like that. Yada, yada, yada. And I have news to share with you guys, okay? I am not attracted to a leisure man. No, I'm not. And dare I say it, being leisure is for the girl. I picked my poison. I chose my poison. Dare I say it, I am attracted to this poison. I am not into a man that you have to coach. I'm not into someone that I have to be their mommy. I am into a man that is driven. He's out there. He knows what he wants and he's getting after it. I don't have to tell him to do anything. No direction. By all means, though, if you are into a leisure man, do you. But this girl, no.
What the hell is a leisure man?
Well, look up.
I guess a nigga that just be chilling. I mean, he just got a lot of free time. Free time guy.
She is not into a leisure man.
Yeah.
What are your first thoughts on the Corey Cole? Well,
can I?
Yeah, please.
Can I give you the definitions of leisure?
Sure.
Leisure means free time. Use of free time for enjoyment. Opportunity afforded by free time to do something. So someone with a lot of free time is a man of leisure.
Right. So how do
free time.
How do I feel? How do I feel about that?
Yeah.
Nothing to do.
I think that's fair. You know, she didn't say anything about money. She didn't say anything about expensive gifts or anything. She just said like a guy who's focused on things and into things and doing things. And
does that go without saying though?
Oh, you think so?
What do you mean? Does it go without saying?
Like the money is already implied.
No,
not necessarily. He could be working towards it. He's heading towards the money. She can see that his everyday focus is about trying to gain something. You know what I mean? Maybe if it hasn't materialized all the way yet, she can see that this guy's full steam ahead towards it.
Look, it said like you won lotto, right? Let's say you won a lottery, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't have to work a day in your life ever again. You, your wife, she just hanging around. You think she would like you the same if you just for the rest of your life from now to then just never picked up anything? You just stayed the same Ron? Just you didn't try to do anything new? Like learn a new language, like stay busy, like start a new business, like help the world. Like, okay, I got all this free time. Like, who am I? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like you think that you will be looked at as the same person if you just stayed you right now, which is mad money.
Well, part of me is that I do stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
But all right, so I kind of think it's fugazi in a sense because these are the same women that they say that they like that, but there has to be moments where you feel neglected and not having quality time or anything like that, right? So, like, I don't know, women are so fickle sometimes and they say certain things and it's like, it'll be in the moment, right? No, like, I've been in this situation before where, like, I was working a lot and I felt like I needed to work a lot and I was compensated for the time that I was working a lot. But I still had complaints. You know what I mean? And my wife might not be like that woman, but I genuinely believe that there's no woman that just wants a man that's always on the go, always ripping and running. And it's like, yo, that should be fly for a short period of time, but that should get old very fast. You got the mic.
I was listening to like Kanye earlier, and Runaway came on, and I knew I wanted to talk about this, but then I heard the hook. Let's give it up for the douchebags Let's give it up for the assholes. Let's give it up for the scumbags. Every one of them that I know. Let's have a toast for the jerk offs that will never take work off. There's a level of working too much and being a bad person too, right? Just not being around. Like if you can't put too much into one cup. Like it is a balance of being around other humans, especially other humans that are relying on you as being like a husband and a father.
Mm-hmm.
That's the jerk off that would never take work off. Like you're just hiding behind work sometimes, and you're not being present for your family. And that's the line a lot of us have to live, right?
Yeah.
Being busy people, being people who are building something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And still feeding, your family with nurture, like our version of nurturing, which is like time and presence, right?
Yeah, but there's a difference where like in the mentality of different men,
Mhm.
right? Like I think there's men out there that we'll all justify that we're doing it for our family.
Right.
But I think some niggas don't like their family like that.
Mm.
And it's a way to work is their sanctuary.
Yeah.
Right. I could say that if I could spend all the time with my family, I probably would.
Right.
I would. And
now, too much time, now you're a man of leisure.
Yeah, I think
you're always around. You're leisurely now.
I think that being a man of
pajamas
leisure
all day.
All right, that's the thing, right? So this is the thing when you use the term man of leisure, that gives you a idea of like lazy and unserious, right?
Yes.
But if let's just say, for instance, if we could, me and my family could do constructive shit together, or me and my wife, we could do something constructive that's not centered around working and trading time for money, I wouldn't be considered a man of leisure. But I literally feel like I'm working for my freedom to spend time with my family.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
But from the example that she's talking about, right? There's like, I understand being busy and trying to get money and hustling and it's cool and all that shit like that.
Right.
But I think there's some people that genuinely enjoy that more than they enjoy their family.
Hypothetically,
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm.
What if her examples were like guys who like to play video games and stuff? Like maybe what if she's talking from
same thing though, cool.
I'm just saying, what if
maybe
the men that she's been around their leisure time was unconstructive.
Yeah.
All right. But that's one extreme, but she's describing her husband as the other extreme. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe
so,
he might be like a blue collar guy or something. Still like that's got to run, and maybe he has his own plumbing business or something like that, and he's running to try.
Spend time with me when I can. Like if we're going to,
I mean, she doesn't seem bothered by it. So
no, she's loving it. She gets it.
That's her. That's
one
her
of the
cup
few
of tea.
people who get it. Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, you say she gets it. I really don't. I think a lot of shit like that is fugazi.
I think she does. All right. I love the. I probably if anybody who's been like a day one of the podcast, watched every episode.
Yeah.
We know one of the characters I always bring up was Ari Gold from Entourage and his wife.
Mm-hmm.
And this was their very problem that he worked too much. And it's just like ever since I seen that example, I didn't even know that was the thing. I always thought that it was like, oh, he got it. He could provide no matter how long he's out the house. As long as he's bringing home the bacon, Hunter to bring it to the last, you know what I'm saying? Hunters will go out for 2-3 weeks at a time in packs and leave the women and children in the in the town, in the community. and the men of age would go out and they would go on expeditions.
Yeah, but we just
to either hunt or war.
We just don't know if those women.
Just happy you come back home. Just be happy that I'm back with food.
I'm sure there was attitudes there too.
Yeah, probably.
There was attitudes.
I think you mad low on the fucking
yeah. Nigga mad scrawny. You know
that's
what
all
I mean?
you brought home, niggas.
Yeah.
What, like, yeah.
Pretty sure it was
Niggas
somebody got caveman